Yes, sir. You tapped in. Talking Greazy, where the news, the culture, the comedy all meets the same corner. We speak facts, we talk trash, and sometimes we don't know the difference. From the block to the globe, from the streets to the screen. If it's greasy, we talking it. So lean back, turn us up, and get ready to laugh, argue, and maybe even learn something you didn't want to know. It's up, it's live, it's talking greasy. Let's go. Sorry about the delay. How y'all doing out there tonight? Be back with another one, another banger. Back with another banger. Hopefully y'all had a good day out there today. I had a great day. Trying to figure out why is it not looking like it's supposed to be looking. That ain't what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see what's really going on. Let me know how y'all day was out there, man. Been grinding today. You feel me? Been grinding out there. How y'all doing today? Was y'all grinding? There we go. That's a little better. Was y'all grinding out there today? Or y'all just chilling today? Let me know. I had a pretty decent day today, man. You know what I'm saying? Went to work, done my duty, you know, came back to the house. Now I'm relaxing, now I'm chilling, you know. Sorry for the wait. You feel me? I'm sorry for the wait. Hey, 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 hey. How you doing out there? How you doing out there tonight? Yes, sir. We back. We talking greasy. You know, we get on, we try to vibe a little bit, try to see what everybody got going on. You know what I'm saying? We don't jump right into it. We check the people to make sure they day been good. You know what I'm saying? See how you been feeling out there. See how your day been. See that you uh have a great day. So let us know in the chat. Let us know in the chat. Once again, hit that like, hit that subscribe as you come in, as you join up. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that comment button. You feel me? Like, once again, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. You want to come up? You can definitely come up and chop it up with your boy, Talking Greazy. You know what I'm saying? We don't judge over here. We let people be who they are, what you are, and how you want to be. That's what we do over here. That's what we do over here. We don't judge people. You are free. We talk greasy. As long as you keep it to a minimum. We can't have you ever the word be a profanity word. As long as you keep it to a minimum, we don't mind you joining up, chopping it up with your boy. Everybody opinion matters over here. Everybody's entitled to their opinion over here. So, see you out there. Hey, Do your diddy. So what y'all do today? What y'all do today? How y'all feeling today? Tap in. Tap in. Tap out. Tap in. Tap out. Okay. Round of applause. Round of applause. Yes. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stage. Welcome to the stage. Mic check. Mic check. She's still on mute right now. Okay.
Hello.
So, hey, welcome to the stage. How you doing?
I am doing well. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am. Can hear you great. Can
What are we
hear
talking
you
about
great.
tonight?
Uh, kind of want to talk about. Let's go with some deal breakers.
Non-negotiables. Okay.
Hmm. Trying to see what people thinking about there out there about they uh as you say non-negotiables. I say deal breakers, which is all the same, but just trying to pick people's minds. You know what I'm saying? What they think about that. What stops them from moving forward with a person.
What about a
Answer.
chronic liar? Because if I can't trust what you say, I can't trust you, right?
Right.
I don't like chronic liars.
So you basically saying that's a deal breaker for you is
Yep.
a chronic liar.
Oh yeah. I mean, who wants to who wants to be with someone who constantly tells you, "Oh baby, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm a." You know, like who wants to do that?
So what if that chronic liar what if he somehow they kind of give you aspects of where he's not actually lying about certain things, and on the opposite side it's like he's trying to build your trust. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Trying to be a
so
macho?
yeah, so let's just say you talking about chronic liar, so let's just say he started telling little small truths. You know what I'm saying? Do that be your honesty up one, let's just say one rep at a time? Do that work? If he's
um,
doing good on the small truths, you know what I'm saying?
mm, I don't know about that one. Hold on, hold on.
Okay, hey, no problem, no problem. But yeah, tap in. We in the shop. The shop is open. You feel me? The shop is open. Tap in out there. Let me know how y'all doing out there. You know what I'm saying? We locked and loaded. We locked and loaded. We got to double up on this thing. I lost a subscriber tonight. Somehow, I don't know how that happened. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, so she just stated. So we're gonna talk about deal breakers, okay? Deal breakers for relationships. That's what we're gonna talk about. Okay, let me change my title real quick. Hold up 1 second. 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 We're gonna switch that up real quick. We're gonna switch that up real quick. But yeah, so we talk about deal breakers in relationships, okay? That's what we're gonna hop on tonight. That's what we're gonna tap into. Okay, so um Yeah, the things that make you say, nope, I'm out. Pack your bag. Ubers outside. You know what I'm saying? The things that make you say, nope, I'm out. Pack your bags. The Ubers outside. Deal breakers in relationships. That's what we got. That's what we got. Deal breakers in relationships. Um, hey, hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thinking. We talking about deal breakers in relationship, boss. Hey, the link is pinned to the top of the chat if you want to come up. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. Deal breakers in relationship. Them things that make you say, nope, I'm out. Pack your bag. The Uber's outside. What can that person, that individual, that woman, that man make you say that you out? No if and buts about it. I'm gone. You see what I'm saying? Like, what can she say? What can he say that would give you and make you leave? Make you call that Uber, make you get in that car and get gone. She got roaches, I'm gone. Yeah. She got roaches, I'm gone. Oh man. Hey, that's hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Tap in, bro. Tap in. Hey, please hit that like and subscribe as you come in. Hey, please leave a comment. Hey, we talk agrees. And so hey, I can't be mad at you for that. Ain't no judging here. It's all on the line right now. It's all on the line. What's gonna make you say, what's up, Zach? Appreciate you tapping in, boss. Appreciate you tapping in. You are one. Appreciate you tapping in. What's gonna make you say, nope, I'm out. Pack a bag. The Uber's outside. Whoop to whoop. Bye bye. Holla at you. You see what I'm saying? Like, what's gonna make you do that at that point? Be tripping. Um, so we're gonna get into it though. Everybody has deal breakers. Like, some of y'all here in the relationships over, let's just say anchovies on the pizza or pineapple on the pizza. Something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, meanwhile, somebody else staying with their partner who can't even remember their birthday. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole spectrum of tolerance right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, you stay with somebody that birthday you don't even remember, but you love them and you want to stick it out. So, hey. So I don't know. I got a couple deal breakers too, but I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and hold you. I got a couple deal breakers too. That at the end of the day, it's done with. It's done with. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm trying to trying to decide if I wanna uh still be there or not. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm sorry. All right, hold up. All right, I'm back. Let's rock. Let's rock out. So let's start with the easy ones like cheating. That's kind of a deal breaker for most women or men. Let's talk about lying. That's kind of a deal breaker. Let's talk about disrespect. You know what I'm
Hello.
saying? That's kind of this deal breaker. Okay, yeah. All right, you back?
Hey, I'm
Tap
back.
in. Uh huh.
I'm
Okay.
back.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
Welcome
so
back.
so non-negotiables,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
We just chopping it up. Uh huh. Non-negotiable. Okay.
Yeah, so earlier I said chronic lying.
Right.
Um, I think you just touched on it a little bit.
Yeah. I was just running them down real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just the obvious ones. Like cheating, lying, disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like them kind of the big three, if you would say so. You know what I'm saying?
What? What about lack of faith and value alignment? Like if if we don't serve the same God, like we're not building the same foundation. Bye, sir. Bye. Because what if like he wants, what if he like, I believe in Jesus, okay?
Right.
And what if he wants to like be a swinger?
Okay, let's talk about it. We here now. Let's moonwalk right here. We let you sliding right here. To the left, to the left. Come on. Come on.
And it's like, well, that's
Hmm.
not, I can't do that. That's willful disobedience, right? You
Yeah.
fornicating left and right with strangers, nonetheless, right?
Mm,
Orgies, like, and it's like,
mm.
why would I do that?
Yes, sir. Get greasy. Yes, sir. We get
I'm just
greasy now.
saying that's what witches do. Like, that's what witches do. That's
Right.
how they exchange power and stuff. I don't know if people know that, but they have like sex orgies and like you like y'all trying to sleep with all these people, and it's like
So,
no, I
so
don't.
at that point, so okay, sis, we here now. We here. We finna move walk right here. Since you brought up the swingers, so
True
okay.
story. True story.
True story. True story. Yes, sir. She said true story. What you say? So we there. We there now.
I
Let's
don't
go
know
down
what
through
you
that.
thought
So
this was, but this is not that. Like,
let's go down through that. So you're the type that body counts matters. If I'm gonna approach you or talk to you or try to do something or try to build a relationship with you, would you say you would be one of your questions to me if we're trying to develop a relationship? Would it be how many bodies do I have?
surprisingly, I don't actually know what that means. But if you're talking about
Well,
partners that you had before me,
how many sexual partners have I had before you? Right.
oh, okay, yeah, I don't care about that. Like, as long as you ain't got nothing right now, like, because that's probably the first and
Hold up,
second date. Like, you
hold
know
up,
what I'm
now.
saying? We can go get it checked out,
Hold up, now.
but it's
Cha
it's
cha
not
real
gonna
quick.
matter. It's not gonna matter because we're not gonna be doing all that anyway. Like,
So okay, let's cha cha real quick now. But then if that don't matter, but the swinging part matters, right?
yeah, because like, okay, so this is why I say that. I
Talk to
don't
me. I talk
know.
back.
You remember? Okay, you remember the other day when that guy came on, and you was like, "I date to get married." Like, that's the point of dating,
Right,
right?
right.
To like court people so that you could get married. Like, if you're just trying to have fun, you wouldn't be dating, right? So if you're trying to find your spouse
Right.
that you're gonna be with forever, like your forever person, why would I want that person, my forever person, to be a person that like has an addiction to like sleeping with other people? The marriage won't work
Mm.
because
So,
this person is not monogamous. You see what I'm saying? They that's a
yeah.
whole nother issue they need to deal with before they get married. And so why would I want, even if I'm not doing it, it okay. It's kind of like
So let's say this. Let's say this. So you say you against it, but are
yeah.
you opposed to him doing it and you not be involved?
I mean, he
And
can do whatever he
he's
want to
still
do. He's
coming
just
back
not
home
gonna
to
be
you.
with me. Like, I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, I'm very much the woman who's like, a guy like, hey, I was thinking I wanted to get, a little toppy sloppy, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, go ahead, do that. Yeah, I'm here for you. Yeah, tell me how it goes. Like, I'm
Uh,
very much that person. But would I have sex with that person? Absolutely not.
huh?
Why would I? Why would I do that?
Mm.
Cause you putting yourself in danger. Now you want me to put myself in danger? Like, I love me. Like, what? You might not love yourself,
I
but I
love
love
me.
me. You feel me?
Do you
Like,
love me? Hell no, hell no. She got over 20 bodies. She for the streets.
That's crazy. 20 is wild.
Y'all just like cheating.
Exactly. Exactly. You just out here
Somebody
for
lying.
everybody. Like,
Hey, but all I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. Like, what if you meet a person and you can't fulfill their sexual urge,
how
like
would he know
like
that?
they
Because we not had sex. Like, okay, so what are we talking about? Because like apparently we're talking about two different things. When I date, I try to date as Christian as possible, baby. This not
oh
I'm not a car that you can try out
Jesus in
off of a
2025.
lot. I don't care what year it is. Jesus coming back soon. Like, what you trying to go to heaven or hell? What you trying to do? Like, the rules are clear. Fornicators and adulterers and whoremongers will not inherit the kingdom of God. Like, it's very clear. God did not stutter. um, I
Mm,
mean, but if you're that type of person that is already living under a curse and that's how you want to live your life, like you like, well, I'm going to hell anyway. I might as well, you know, stick and
mm.
move
You
everything that's
going to hell?
moving. Then that's you. Like, I can't, I'm not finna stop you from being great. I mean, even the Lord said He not gonna stop you from being great. He said, if you keep doing the
That's,
sin over and over again, He gonna turn you over to a reprobate mind. A reprobate mind is when you doing something and you no longer feel remorse or repentance for it to the point where you're justifying this thing and you think that it's right. That's what a reprobate mind is. So if the Lord gonna let you be great and do what you want to do, what make you think I'm finna stop you? I'm not. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, babe. What you want to do? Three women at one time? How you gonna do that? Just let me know.
so
You know,
so you saying you allow him to do it, but you'll still be there when he come back?
that's not what I said.
Okay,
I said I'm not
I'm
finna
just
stop
asking.
you.
I'm just asking. I'm just
Uh-uh.
asking. It's
I
cause
said I'm not
sound
finna
like you was
stop you.
encouraging it. Like, okay, go ahead and do it. You
Some
know,
people need permission. Some people feel like
righteous.
this is me, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is who I want to be, right? And
Mm-hmm.
people are stopping me from doing this. I waited all my life to be out here in these streets. That's how some people think, right?
All my
And
life,
so,
I
who
had to
am
fight.
I to stop you from being
Hey,
great? Go and
hey,
be great.
he said even new cars got to get a test drive, baby. And
Who
that's
said that?
right. One, that's
Mm-mm.
true. I mean, you do test drive new
One,
cars now, don't you?
I'm
Don't you?
questioning your relationship with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ right now because the euphemism was cars and women, like cars and
What I
vaginas.
said, there you
Oh, the Django voice. Okay,
go.
sound like a
Okay.
double-minded mind to me.
Hey, so I'm just saying. So you ain't test driving the car. That's what you saying.
For
You
what?
saying you saying you just know once you know you want that car, and so you just gonna.
I trust in the Lord. You think I'm doing all this stuff, being good, not smoking, not drinking, not prostituting, not gambling, not being addicted to anything, staying in my lane, being kind to people, giving to the poor, and because God told me to do it. Like, yes, and also God is going to bless me. And you think the God of everything will allow his one of his favorite people, his daughter, to come out here and get in a marriage where the sex is trash. Come on, bro. Come on. He the God of everything. He already said if he knew me before the foundations of the earth, he already know what kind of dangalang I want. So he already know which one of his sons is gonna be the right fit for me. So I trust in the Lord. I'm not worried about the sex because it's gonna be fire. You know what
Hmm,
I'm saying? Like I'm not worried about
okay,
it.
shit, it's gonna be fire.
It's
Okay,
gonna
shit.
be that's
And
like
all the sex now,
sex is
all the
worship
sex, right? All the sex now, right?
in a
Uh,
marriage,
yeah,
is what
in
I'm
a
saying.
minute. Yeah, okay, okay, cool beans. Okay, okay. Oh no, baby, I love the Lord.
Oh, I hear you. You got some conflicting comments there,
Boy,
sir.
I get wild tonight.
Some conflicting comments
Gonna
there.
turn it up, Zach. He got some
Conflicting.
conflicting turn comment.
I ain't saying you double minded. I'm just saying it looked like.
It looked like it.
I mean, if it looked like a duck, quack like a duck. Smell like a duck and it's
He said
wobbling like a duck.
how we talk about the Lord and the digger lane in the same sentence.
I'm saying. I mean, stay with me, cause
I
God gonna
mean,
be real. God gonna be
hey,
real.
hey, he made it now. He
Look, y'all
created
think
it now.
Christianity is over here like it's boring or whatever. Like when you really had that relationship, you know what I'm saying, with the big man upstairs,
Yeah,
like life is
talk to him.
extremely interesting.
Go ahead. Okay, talk to him.
God don't get mad at me. He know Dangle ain't got no cuss word.
Shoot, he created it, so I mean, I'm pretty
Exactly.
sure he want us to talk about it, and we there now. We gonna moonwalk right there. So you say you know it's gonna be fire, so you
I'm
know
just
you ain't
saying we
got to
talking.
test drive it, right? Right. So you ain't got to test drive, so you just know once you get there, it's gonna be everything you need it to be to satisfy your needs. That's what you
Absolutely,
saying.
because if God done told me, just like I said last night, we didn't already pass the point where we date, and we passed the point where I done prayed for it, and we passed the point, assuming that God said this is your husband. I already
Right.
know. I already know. If he ain't said that, kind of skeptical about it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, you on the fence.
we on the fence.
Okay. Okay.
Well, we on the other side. We just kind of we ain't doing no fencing, you know.
Hmm. Okay.
Definitely not a
Hey,
fence
hey,
sitter.
I'm with you where you're right now, but I don't know. I got to get a test drive in. I I need about like
Oh,
I
you
need
want
a
them?
few test drives. Yeah, I need a few test drives in. Like I don't just need
You
one.
po baby.
Cause
You probably riddled.
sometimes
You
one test drive that car might do something different that I might find out on the next test drive. So I got to have about three. Well, according to how long we've been dating before we get married, I got to have a few test drives. But, you know what I'm saying? That's just
300.
me.
What you say? 300?
Not 300, but that's a good ballpark. I mean, we.
You out here like this, Mr. Talker Greasy? You out here like this?
Hey, hey, I'm just saying, like if I'm a
See, that's
marry
a
you,
non-negotiable. You for the
I need
streets.
to, huh,
You for
huh?
the streets. That's a non-negotiable.
The streets don't know who I am. I ain't from the streets.
You for the
I'm just
streets,
saying. I'm just saying. If I'm gonna be committed to one person, I got to know that this is everything I need if I'm going to spend the rest of my life with.
baby. Listen to what I'm saying. You are an entire rake. Okay? Rake, rake. And we talking about garden tools because we know women are called hoes. You are a rake, sir.
He said, if we talking and I can't hit within 2 weeks, he
He sound like he addicted to fornication at this point. Clearly,
sound like a deal breaker.
sound like a deal breaker to me.
He up there, nope, I'm out. Pack your bags, Uber outside.
That's wild. Two
Yeah.
weeks, 14 days is wild. Do you tell her that she has 14 days to give it up? Like, do you lead with that, or?
He said, really a week.
I'm pretty sure the well is dry for him because if he leads with that, most women are like, no, thank
I
you.
don't know. This 2025, they different now. Like, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, unless you're going after children who don't know no better, like unless you like an ebophile or something. Like, I don't think adult women would be like, yeah,
What age range are you saying adult women? What age range are you saying that?
26 and older.
Okay. Cool beans. Okay. Cool
So we're
beans.
talking about you're not on your parents' insurance anymore. Children get taken out for insurance at 26 because that's when the insurance company is like, this person is old enough to make their own decisions, right? So we mean 26 and above.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He said, if I ain't doing it, then somebody else. And that's what I be saying. Like, if you ain't giving it to me, who you giving it to? Like, come on, bro.
Is that a
I
real
just, I
mindset?
just, I just don't believe people out here just walking around and just not just to be not doing it.
Baby,
Like,
you on the podcast with one. Listen,
it's too
listen.
good.
You
It's
got
too
to keep it
good
to
to not do.
yourself. No, you
Man,
got to
what?
learn how to keep your legs closed, sir. Like
No, I need to
it's
be
stuff out
blessed.
here you can't get rid of,
I
sir.
need to be
And
blessed.
we ain't
That is
just
a
talking about
blessing.
STDs.
That's a
Like
blessing. I need to be blessed. Bless me. Please
that ain't
bless
a
me.
blessing if it ain't in the covenant. That's a curse. That's a
Please,
curse.
please
That's
bless
a
me.
curse.
Feed me. Let me help you. Help me to help you. Come on now.
What?
Come on now. Help me help you. God, dog, shit. We helping each other. You feel me? Like, come on, man. We got can't do that. We got to be. You got to give me me. Uh, Mr. Eat Eat, Mr. Eat Eat right here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Mr.
Talking
Eat
about he
Eat.
loved the Lord. That is
Hey,
not the truth. You just sat up here and told everybody in the world a whole lie. If you got an addiction to sex to the point where it like you can't you gotta have it every week and you not married, I know what you don't even have to tell me what your relationship
Mr.
is with
Greasy
Christ.
getting
I
freaked
already know
out
what it is.
on the
I already know. I can hear it. Like if a man put a timer on sex, he's not after love. He's after access. Okay, that's not a relationship. That's a
it play it play
transaction.
it
That is
plays
a
both parts.
transaction.
It's two and one. It's two and one. Come on
No,
now.
what?
Come on now. Come on now. He's a much.
Fornication on a deadline is just lust with a schedule, baby. Love don't rush like that.
He snapped back.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's two and one. I think it's two and one. Like I mean, for real. Like we being serious. Okay, okay, let's dial it back a little bit. Let's get to the seriousness. Okay, so it it's two like love. Love is a powerful thing, right?
Y'all
But
talking about
but
transactional. That's
but
not
that but
love.
that but that sex is a powerful thing too. Like how I know you're gonna be able to please me sexually. You see what I'm saying? But you want me to just give my rest of my life to you, and I don't know if you could please me sexually
That's a great point. But
because
let's think about this. Okay. Go ahead.
because I'm saying I might be on a let's just say I'm on a different level than you. You know what I'm saying? Because people are different. People like different things. You know what I'm saying? So if I like what I like, and then we get into this marriage, we ain't tapped into this at all, and then you're not doing with the things I like, then it's like I'm bored now. This ain't
You supposed
pleasing
to
me.
teach your spouse. What? You gotta teach your spouse anyway. You have to groom that person into what you like anyway.
So now I got to marry you and teach you how to please me too.
Oh, you wanna marry a
Uh,
thought. That's crazy. I ain't never heard that before. That's wild. That's wild.
I'm not saying that.
That's literally what you just said. If she has to have that many miles on the car, like ain't it ran through? Like I mean, I'm just saying, who wants some ran through? Who want like? And that's the thing that women talk about. Like I don't want a woman's leftovers. Like if he's ran through, because men can be ran through too. Like it ain't nothing
Can
left for
they?
me. It ain't
Can they
nothing
be
left for
ran through?
me.
I don't know if a man can be ran
Yeah,
through. I don't
men
know.
can be ran through.
I don't know. I don't know
Oh
nothing about
yeah,
that.
for sure. I've only met one in my life that wasn't ran through.
For real?
It's
Only one?
crazy. Only one.
Ah, tough.
Everybody else was for the streets.
Mm. So what you do with the one that you found that wasn't ran through?
I left him where he was.
Huh? I'm
I
confused
left
now.
him where he was.
Confused now. So I mean, that's what you should have been wanting, right?
No, he wasn't my
Somebody
husband.
lying.
He
He
wasn't
was,
my husband.
but I'm saying, so even if he wasn't your husband and he hadn't been ran through, ain't I mean, ain't this kind of what you searching for, kind of?
I'm searching for whatever God give me. When I prayed about it, that man wasn't my husband. So why would I marry when God tell me not to?
Mm,
That don't make sense.
that's a good question.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I can
and that's
follow
the
you.
same thing. Like, if a woman leaves you because you want to sleep with her in a week, like she was never there for you in the first place. Like, that person is not there for you if that's all they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
And
your
then you have to consider that rush, like a real connection doesn't expire in 7 days. If it does, it wasn't real in the first place.
Zach said took mine 3 months. But that's and see that's what I'm saying. Like, what if you invest all that time into it, and then it's you still don't get the cookies or not the cookies like
You got to think about it. Rushing into
almost.
sex ruins clarity. That's why so many people end up in situationships instead of marriages. Because like now you done got the twat and you think it's the best thing you done ever had in your entire life. But she's stealing all your money and she talking crazy to you every day. You're not finna marry her. It don't matter how good it is.
Situationships can be fun sometimes. Now, I'm just saying. I'm
For
just
who? The
throwing that out
devil?
there. But I mean, hey, fun for the people involved. That's what I'm saying.
That's darkness
Um,
activity. I don't participate. Like in a marriage, sex can be learned. Character can't. You can't teach preference. I mean, you can teach preference in a bedroom, but you can't teach honesty or loyalty or respect. You can't teach that. A person, if if this person is A1 in the bed, right, and you marry them, and every single day of their marriage, they are lying to you and they are disrespectful. But the bed is great. The bedroom is great now. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. But this woman is extremely disrespectful to you. But the bedroom is awesome. But she broke. But the bedroom is great. But she can't cook. It's like, there's no character. What what are you marrying? You literally married for the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
now I can understand what you're saying on that now. Now, but what I'm looking at that. Hopefully, she got all the characteristics already in place. Now, hopefully, she can cook. Cause I should be already done checked all that out anyway. I should be done seeing if she can cook. I should be done seeing if she can clean. I should be done seeing she good with kids. I should be done seeing how she treat me. Or she good with money. Do she have any money? Like all that I should be
You
done
can't
seeing.
see none of that if you having sex within a week. You can't see none of that. Because if sex is the only way you measure compatibility, you're already building on sand. Marriage is bigger than positions. It's about foundation, you know?
But that sex is what's gonna make me want to find out more though.
You don't need to
If
test drive when you're buying a covenant, not a car.
mm, I like the way you put that together. Mm, that's tough. I'm just saying though, for me, I'm just saying I think I need to know. Um, because if I'm gonna spend the rest of my life there, that's a tough bargain to say. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna get when I walk in this room on our wedding night.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
You don't
And
know what.
who's to say she's a quick learner? So it might take me uh well no, it might take me 10 years to teach her.
So marry a
By that
thought
by that
and
by
get
that
it over
time
with.
by that
Just
time I'm
marry.
about dead. What you mean like come on now, talk to me.
I
You
mean,
feel what I'm
plenty of
saying?
people have had sex before marriage and still are divorced and still get divorced. So clearly, sex before marriage ain't guaranteeing folks, anything
That's true.
like people think.
Yeah, that's stuff tripping.
You got to think about what kind of people are the best in bed. Like, why are they the best in bed? Well, because they practiced a lot, they ran through, right? And so, a person who has practiced a lot, I guarantee you they're not doing the things that is like conducive to great character to make a good spouse because they've been so focused on practicing a lot to be A1 in the bed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So what you focus on grows.
you're right. You're right. I
And
agree with you on that now.
if you're marrying to stay with someone forever, this your forever partner. That person needs to be well rounded. They need to have had a lot of time to focus on their character in different aspects, to focus on the cooking, to focus on the cleaning, to focus on the beauty, to focus on the kids, to focus on the education, to focus on the honesty, the fidelity. These things aren't learned overnight. What you focus on grows.
Right. That's
So if
absolutely true.
you see what I'm saying? So like if you look at it from the lens of this person is A1 in the bed, the first question you need to be asking you is what did they bring me in the bed? Because they didn't practice a lot.
Tripping.
And so what have they contracted? And now I possibly have.
Oh shoot. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's too expensive for me. Like that's a price I'm not willing to pay. Cause you could be rich and have all this money, but if you ain't got your health, what do you have?
Right.
So it's not safe and it's not smart to like fornicate like that. And I think God knew that. And that's why he laid it the way that he did. You know what I'm saying? Like it's other stuff that's more important than sex because sex is not going to pay the bills unless you're a sex worker. And you only can do that up until a specific point because I don't know if you noticed or not, but people age and get older and things start working differently as you get older.
That's
So
true.
you see what I'm saying? So like even if you're a sex worker, like it's a limited amount of time that you can even do that to pay the bills, assuming that you can get the bills paid doing it. So I mean, if you just like it's just all around not smart, you know?
I could agree with you on that, on certain aspects of it, but that you saying that it's not smart. But I mean, I'm just saying from my point of view, like I got to um, see what I'm working with in a sense.
So is that a deal breaker for you? Like no sex? Is that a deal breaker?
Yes, yes, I have to like yes, I need it. I mean, I need to see what's going on, like for real. Like I got to. That's nothing. What this non-negotiable, as you could say. Like no, I need to. I need to definitely test it out at least 1 or 2 times before I'm saying before I'm gonna marry you. It's just I got to like that's all. It's only right on my end.
What about ambition or drive?
Yeah, I need you. I need you to have that too. Like I definitely need you to have some type of ambition. Like sometimes, as long as the ambition, I believe the drive will come. Sometimes, but you definitely got to have some type of ambition to want more out of life.
I'm saying is that a non-negotiable? A deal
Um,
breaker?
not really.
What?
I don't think so. I think I think it's something we can still work on.
We learning all kind of things tonight.
Yeah, I think it's something we can still work on because I think some people just decide to be in certain areas of life at different times. Like sometimes they get it early, sometimes they get it later,
What
and
do
then
you mean?
sometimes you can inspire a person to have ambition and drive about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because some people a lot of their ambition and drive, I think, is shut off because they feel like won't nobody support them or have their back. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times especially when you bring ideas around certain people, a lot of people tend to shut them ideas down. Like, man, why you trying that? That's dumb. What that ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that kills the person's ambition and goals and drive. But if they can get that one person that they know that they can have their back, that would show them that they believe in them, that would change their whole mindset on some stuff. And that will make a world of difference in some people's mind. Some people have it without it, you know what I'm saying? Some people have it without that little push from somebody, but some people need that push from somebody that they know. gonna have their back.
So, if ambition can be given later, how long should someone wait before it shows up?
I don't think it's a time frame on it. Um,
What happens if a person never finds it? Are you just stuck?
well, if you've already invested time, or if you've already committed to marrying them, or have already married them, then yeah, you kind of stuck. You kind of stuck, wishing and hoping that that ambition and drive still pops up.
So
You
now
know
the
what I'm
question
saying?
is, can you really build a future with someone who has no vision for their own life?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
I said, so now the question is, can you really build a future with someone who has no vision for their own life?
Can you really? Yeah, you can.
How?
You can build a future with them. Like that don't
What
mean that
future?
they,
What
that don't
future can?
mean what I'm saying. That don't mean that they're not gonna do nothing. That just means a lot of times they're not gonna pursue their dreams and their goals,
Well, they
that
don't have
they
any, right?
that they've already, or that they wanted to in life, because it's been cut down so many times. So they've
That's a
kind of lost that.
non-negotiable for me. That's a non-negotiable because that sound like a
Mhm.
shadow. That sound like you're my shadow. You're following me around. You leeching off of my dreams and ambitions because you don't have any. Like I truly believe that
What you
no
believe?
ambition, no drive. Like I feel like that's a non-negotiable because a marriage can't move forward if one person stays stuck. Y'all supposed to be one flesh.
Mm. But who's to say who's to say that that person still won't be a great person even if they don't have the ambitions and the goals? Like they can still work a regular 9 to 5. It just won't be what they initially dreamed of at an early age or later on in life. It just won't be that. But let's just say they still working a regular 9 to 5 and still being an amazing person.
That's teetering on laziness, don't you think? Because how do you tell the difference between someone who's slow in a slow season versus someone who's just lazy?
How do you tell?
The difference.
Well, you really can't. I don't think you can.
So you
You,
saying you I mean, she got the bomb box. She looked good,
mm-hmm,
but and she great in bed, but she ain't got
right,
no ambition, no goals.
right.
How she gonna know how to
But she
cook?
cooking. She doing everything right. She
She
cooking.
can't cook if she
She
ain't got no
treats. She.
ambition.
I mean, she can still be a good cooker without ambition.
You must be talking about fried food, like
Hey,
French fries,
that's cooking.
deep fried. Is it?
Yeah, yeah, that's still cooking, ain't it?
Is it?
Ain't that still food? We go buy fries from these restaurants. They cooking them there. That's still considered cooking.
If you eating fries every day, that's not food. Like
Hopefully not. Hopefully she know how to cook something else. Hopefully she even know how to boil some rice or something.
she
Come on
ain't
now.
got no ambition. She ain't finna learn. What if she not a
Oh,
cook, but it's not what you want?
so you
And she ain't
saying
got no
you
ambition to
saying
learn.
so you say ambition on everything? Okay, because I'm just thinking about like
Tour
goals
goes.
or dreams. You know what I'm saying? So you
Hmm.
saying ambition? You tying ambition to everything? Okay, so not that's a deal breaker then, because now you're talking about a different ball game. You see what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
now then you gonna be, you definitely would be a lazy person. You ain't gonna want to work. You ain't gonna want to do nothing. You just gonna want to sit at the house. You gonna want to eat food all the time. You ain't gonna want to clean up. You just gonna be in the recliner all day. Like, yeah, that's a different ball game then. Now then, no, that's a deal breaker at that point. Like if you ain't trying to do nothing, Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Because, like, you got to look at, okay,
Well,
so the definition of ambition is defined as like a strong drive for success. Like, a lot of people want to be successful, whether that's being successful in the kitchen, being successful, in their career, being successful with fitness and health. You know what I mean? Like, these are different things that people strive to do, like their cherished desires, right? And so, like, if you're unambitious, you don't have any cherished desires. You have a lack of desire. You don't really want to
but
do anything.
so now to your point and what your definition saying success, everybody measures success different.
I agree.
So who's to say that and it probably has to be a conversation had to know exactly what's what, but that person's success could be um
Get married and then they achieve their
uh,
goal, right?
right. It could be that. It could be just going to work, and
What?
everything else fall into place. Just going to work. That could be their success. Just getting up every day going to work. So a person can consider that their success. You see what I'm saying? Like
No, what you
so,
mean?
cause I'm saying like they could have everything else because like I said, when we talk about success, success is measured in so many different ways because we all are different, right?
Yeah.
So their success could be their success could be just me getting up going to work. That could be them considering themselves successful. You know what I'm saying? Like so if that's the case, then that person automatically think that their ambitions are in place. See what I'm saying? Like read it now.
Mhm.
Walk with me, talk with me. Yep. So since success is measured differently, then
Mhm.
now everything else you can do, right? So that person automatically think they have success or ambition.
True. True. I feel like success is measured in different ways, but no matter the measure, it still requires movement. You can't call standing still success.
hmm I, I disagree with you on that.
Well, different measures of success don't excuse a lack of drive. Drive is the fuel. Success is just a destination. So
Right.
a person that's unambitious won't have a destination. You know what I mean? They'll just be
That
kind of like living life free, and you know what I mean?
yeah, but they destination would be like if we use the same analogy that I used a while ago, going to work. Their destination would be making sure they get a check. So that check every week or every 2 weeks or every once a month, that would be their destination. So that would to them that would be them moving instead of standing still.
That's crazy. Success without ambition is luck, baby. And luck won't build a marriage.
What would build a marriage?
Ambition, character, God, communication, fidelity, trust.
Mm, that's it.
I mean, it's a couple more other things I can think of. So, I mean, there's a lot, right?
Right. So that's
Marriage is hard.
God wants a job within itself.
Uh oh. Sleepyhead.
But it's almost a job within itself. I mean, marriage is like it has to be. You have to consistently put in work.
Absolutely. Teamwork. Marriage equals partnership. Um, One can't pull while the other drags their feet. And then intimacy also builds a marriage, both emotional and physical, not just sex, but safety, vulnerability, closeness. It keeps the bond alive beyond routine.
Hmm
And then forgiveness. I didn't say that one. Cause because conflict is inevitable, forgiveness is the glue to hold you through the mistakes in a marriage. And then like shared values and vision. And like we were saying with ambition before, you can't really have a vision if you're not ambitious, right? So if one wants a family and faith and the other wants the streets, the house won't stand. The agreement sets the direction. Amos 3:3 said, how could two be agreed, least they how could two walk together, least they be agreed. And then, like I said before, communication. Because transparency prevents resentment. And listening is just as important as speaking. And then another thing that builds a marriage is commitment, you know, not until it's hard, but through the hard, right? So, like, marriage is a covenant, not a contract. And then respect. Love without respect feels like control. So, both partners need to feel valued in their role. Those are the things that build a marriage.
Mm. You're absolutely correct. I cannot disagree with you on that.
Man, if you out here in the streets, though, you're not trying to build trust and respect and commitment.
I mean, you could be, but sometimes you can find that one that bring you out of the streets too.
What?
Sometimes you can find that one that brings you out of the streets.
Not turning a hoe into a housewife.
Yes, sometimes that's the best ones. Sometimes,
What? Are you speaking from experience?
wow,
That's
that's what we
wild.
doing.
That's
That's
wild.
what we doing. Wow.
You said it so confidently. I had to ask. Like, you was like,
That's what
sometimes
we
them be the best ones. And your voice trailed out like you was reminiscing. Like, that's why. Woo!
Nah, I'm just saying, like, uh, sometimes them do be the best one, cause sometimes they know how to treat you better,
In the
uh,
bedroom?
than someone that haven't had that experience and nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
understand.
I mean, that's just my opinion now. Like, hey,
Mhm.
we don't judge over here. Everybody's
We
opinion
don't
matters.
judge.
Right? We don't judge. Everybody's opinion matters.
We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah,
Everyone's opinions matter.
yeah. There you go. That's that's what we do. So, but I don't know. I'm just saying, like, so what other deal breakers do you have? If
Deal
we,
breakers?
yeah, what other deal breakers
Quite
you
a
have?
few. So me personally is what you're
Oh,
asking?
yeah, quite a few. Okay,
Oh yeah, disrespect. Like
right, right,
love without respect is just control in disguise.
right.
Disrespect. I also I don't like when people break my boundaries. So like if I set a boundary, and I don't have very many, but it's like right, it's like boundary or death, right?
Mm,
And if you break my boundary, like if you can't respect my no, then you don't respect me because this is keeping me safe. That's what a boundary is for, to keep me protected, right?
right.
And then abuse in any form, physical abuse, emotional abuse, financial abuse, all deal breakers. And then me personally, I just don't like a man who always plays the victim. Like if you can't take responsibility, you can't grow with me.
Respect that. Respect that. Mm, I can respect that. Now, so I mean, hey. So what about cheating? What about cheating? Is that a deal breaker, or is that something that you can forgive? Uh,
The only way that I would know that he's cheating is if I ask God, because usually cheaters don't get caught, right?
mm, I guess. I don't know how. I don't know if they get caught or not. I don't know. I don't know how that
I
works.
don't I don't like cheaters because they're dishonest. Like,
Right.
I run a company and I found out one of my employees was cheating on his wife. And I told him, I brought him in. He was like my top seller. Um, I mean, God was great. making my business a lot of money. And I told him, like, I got to let you go. We found inequitable proof that you were cheating on your wife. And if your wife and kid can't trust you, neither can I.
Hmm.
I let him go. So I do not like cheaters.
Now that's tough. That's tough right there. Now
I don't even want to work with cheaters.
I see now.
Dishonest. I can't trust you. Life is short. Why would you want to live your life around people who you can't trust? Especially like a life partner. Like, what if something, okay, let me explain it this way. The disability community is the only community that you don't have to be born in, but that you can end up in at any point in your life, right?
Right.
And so let's assume that something happens. You're married, you become disabled, right? It was a shock. It came out of nowhere, just out of nowhere. You're just disabled now. Yesterday you were fine, today you're disabled. Well, if you're married to a dishonest person and you got a life insurance policy, you don't think that person to try to take you out? You don't think that person to try to orchestrate something? If you have a disability and you're married to a dishonest person, a lot of times they're not honest with themselves. They probably don't even like you. And so now you're living with the enemy.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So like it's warfare. Like I can't trust nothing that you're doing. So now um you're my person on my insurance, or you go to the hospital and you become a vegetable and your wishes is like, hey, I want to be plugged up, keep me alive. If even if you don't really see, any brain activity, just keep me alive or whatever. And I'm gonna pull through. I believe in God, I'm gonna pull through, keep me alive, you know? And that person is dishonest. And that person tells everybody else in your family, oh, this person wouldn't want to be alive. You didn't just put your life in somebody else's hands who don't even care about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you got to think about stuff like that. Like, do you want a dishonest person around your money? Because some people aren't married for very long. Like 90 days in Mississippi, you can get an annulment. So what if they find out you loaded and they wine you and dine you? She's smiling all up in your face. Oh, you're so handsome. You're great and bad. You know, you don't get a prenup
That's what I
because you
know.
in love, right? And
Yeah.
then you get married, she get access to your accounts and then file an annulment without you and all your money gone.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Now you got to go to court and try to find her. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
People do that. People are grifters.
Yeah. That's why I'm getting a prenup myself.
What if you have kids and you marry somebody that's dishonest? And that person really never wanted kids. They just had them. When you ask them when y'all was dating, like, hey, are you okay with kids? And they say to you, well, if it happens, it happens. I'm not really for kids or whatever. That's what they tell you, right? If
Right.
it happens, it happens. I'll be there, if we have a kid, but I'm not really trying to have any. And then you have kids together. You're married to this person, and that kid is like getting beat up every day at school. And because you're at work, you send the other person out, like, hey, can you go check on our kid? Like that kid is having a real tough time. And they come back, yeah, I handled it. I handled it. But they didn't handle it. And the bullying goes on for another week or so, and then your kid kill itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, or oh, I'm sorry, unalive.
Mm. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Unalive, right? Unalive themselves, right?
Right.
And and now your child left a note and it's saying, well, nobody really cared. Nobody came for my defense. And now you got to go back to that person and say, hey, I thought you said you handled this. But you already knew from the jump they don't really care for kids anyway. Dishonest. How can you trust? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not, mm-mm. How you
Hmm.
know a dishonest person not lying to you about what they got? Since you want to be in the streets with him.
I mean, you really don't know until you actually decides to merge everything that each individual have together, and then
I'm talking
you
about
really
in the
don't.
bedroom.
Oh, okay, so you talking about in the bedroom.
Hmm.
So you saying, how do I know that the person had everything they say they have?
No, I'm saying, how do you know that a dishonest person is not lying to you, that they have contracted something and not told you, and now you have contracted that thing?
That's where you get them tested. I mean, you take care of that beforehand.
I mean, if you out here every week,
You need to nowadays. Like,
I'm saying if you out here every week, when you got time to test every single person? You know it costs money to do that, right?
well, no, they got free clinics that do that. They got
But
some
the
free.
free clinics don't go into depth. They only get the like the real big hitters like HIV, you
Right,
know what I mean? Stuff like that. So,
right,
I mean, I would expect people, if you're getting tested, you know this, right? But
right.
like what if it's something that you can't see? Like it come and then it go, right? It's a season that it shows up down there and it's a
Like
season that it's
herpes.
not. Like genital warts. Yeah. Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah,
So
cause
like what if they look good right now? Everything pristine
yeah,
down there.
as long as you ain't got no outbreak, it's not detected.
It's not an outbreak. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so you think you good to go. We on day 6, week 1, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
How you
Yeah,
know a dishonest person is
I
in the season where they not having the outbreak?
mean,
And you like, oh, I ain't seen nothing down there when I went down there with a flashlight. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you
right.
know? Are you gambling like that? Like,
Nah, I ain't got no money like that.
I'm
Um,
just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm
You
I'm
got
I'm saying I nowadays I got to see that my chart. You see what I'm saying? Like that my chart says it all. Like it just don't check one thing that my chart checks it all. So
some
uh
stuff you got to request to get tested for. You got to get a full panel.
huh. Oh, for real? I thought
Absolutely. Absolutely.
well, the ones I've been seeing been pretty legit. So I feel pretty uh uh good about my status.
I used to be a CNA and a phlebotomist about 15 years ago. And the stories that I would hear at work when I used to go to work was wild. Like, I remember the last time I was there, it was a coworker coming in talking about they got a G2 out now. Gonorrhea has like mutated. And I was like, whoa, that's wild. Like, it's not responding to the medicine. So it's like, if that's not, if that's
A G
like, it's
two?
just safer not to be with a dishonest person. You can tell. There are signs, right?
Yeah. So I'm almost safe with. I mean, the way you saying it's almost safe with not to be with nobody. Shoot.
That's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. You're not
But
listening.
but hey, but look, we can't negate what God created either. God created this beautiful thing and put it on this earth, and He wants us to enjoy it.
God also told us 100 different times in the Bible, wait until you married to enjoy it. A husband should have his own wife, and a wife should have her own husband. He didn't say a husband should have 12,000 wives because biblically speaking, once you lay with somebody, you're married to that person. So some of y'all
They,
out here got
they,
over
did- they,
200 wives.
they did that in the Old Testament and still
No, no,
received
no.
favor. Now,
You say that, but
am I
where, like, let's think about King David. Did he have a great life? King David didn't have a great life. His son killed one of his other sons because his daughter got raped by his nephew. Like, come on, like, he did not have a. He literally, like, King David didn't have a stress free life at all. Like, one of his sons, God told him, like, this child is going to die because the wife that you took was another man's wife. And
right?
then he had a prophet to send it to him. Like, come on. They didn't have great lives. Like, you reap what you sow. It's a lot of trauma that come with one woman. A drama that comes with one woman. So, and you want more than one? One is already expensive. One is a handful.
Yeah, we building a community.
Are you Amish?
I'm just saying,
Are you a Mormon?
we building a community.
You
It's a,
build a community
yeah.
of what? Dysfunction?
No, no, you have you get you somebody that's just you already be on the path to being great, right? So you got your special line, so you find two more women, or that's actually trying to do better in life. You know what I'm saying? They have a steady job, but they're struggling. So once we all combine together and put our money together, like we're not struggling.
It's about money.
Because now, no, I'm saying it's about building community because,
with
because
sex. With sex slaves.
as a community used to be the best thing we had going in society.
A
You used
community of sister wives. That's wild. I
right,
get what
I
you're
mean,
building now. Chaos. I
because
understand.
no, not chaos. Because I'm building a community of generational wealth because now that I have now that I have the sister wives, so instead of us paying for daycare, everybody goes to work, and when we're not at work, we're kind of watching the kids, so nobody has to pay for daycare. We're sharing the bills equally amongst ourselves in the house, so nobody's spending all their money on bills. So we actually saving more now and building the community up and building our children up. You know what I'm saying? And trying to kind of building generational wealth because now we can save that money. You know what I'm saying? Now we can have a trust fund. Now we can have two, three accounts over here. You know what I'm saying? All because we came together to build this community of people. See what I'm saying? See how that makes sense? Made perfect sense. I know it did. Cool
Okay.
beans. Them beans are
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
You okay?
So,
Yeah.
it's so many
Made
scriptures
too
just
much
ran through
sense to
my
you.
brain.
Almost had
No,
that.
no,
Okay.
no. Do not take my silence as agreements because I am not in agreement with that. This is my opinion, but according to the Bible, Genesis 2:24 said, "Therefore, a man should leave his father and mother and should cleave unto his wife, and they should be one flesh, not
Mhm.
wives." One wife. God's design from the beginning was one man and one woman, one covenant. That's Second Timothy 3:2. Like a leader must be the husband of one wife. It literally says one wife in the Bible. That's New Testament. And that reaffirms that monogamy is God's standard. And then last one, Matthew 19 and 5
Okay.
to 6.
No, that's
Jesus
fine.
said that they are no more
Uh-huh.
one, but one flesh. What therefore God had joined together, let no man put asunder. Like marriage is unity, not division. So what you're telling me, like you gotta think about this too with sister wives. Sister wives create a competition. Like they're gonna be jealous of each other. It's gonna be broken trust. Do you want that as one man in your household with all that estrogen doing it? Like generational wealth built on broken order doesn't last. It crumbles because the foundation isn't stable. And then you got to think about the kids. The kids are going to grow up confused about the covenant. They're going to be confused about loyalty and what a family should look like. I don't think that polygamy is generational wealth. It's generational confusion. One flesh, not five
Mm.
flesh.
Hey, and I respect your opinion. I respect your opinion on that. But I'm just saying, like you got to think about how it would help or benefit people in that situation. right? I think it would. I think because right now you have a lot of people facing or struggling to be able to pay bills because of how society how the economy is instead of going day to day for us in this world. So if that is steady happening, then we create a family, a community of people. Then we can afford to uh, fool with society or the way the economy is going. I can afford these $12 eggs. You know what I'm saying? Because now I got help building what we trying to build. You see what I'm
Oh
saying?
my
Where
god.
before, because I was by myself, I couldn't afford the eggs. I was making wish sandwiches. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So, so I want to get away from wish sandwiches. So, my kids tired of peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I gotta do something different. So, and
Bills
now
might get paid.
I'm with. Uh-huh.
I was gonna say bills might get paid, but peace can't be bought, baby. A house divided with multiple wives won't build a legacy. It's gonna build competition. Them women
But
get
what?
cycles, and
But
all
what?
they cycles
What?
go sync up.
That ain't gonna be good. Uh-uh. That, we don't want that.
That's what
That,
I'm trying to tell you.
that ain't no fun.
Oh my
We
god, you
need them to
take
be
1 week,
definitely different.
baby. You gonna be MIA during Shark Week, baby. Like what?
They
Marriage
definitely need to
was
be
never
different.
designed to be a business plan. A covenant isn't about splitting the bills. It's about becoming one. You can't become one flesh with three women. Like, but okay.
I'm
That's
just saying.
that's the
Okay.
non-negotiable for me. A man that want like
Yeah,
three
yeah.
wives.
Just want like a poly relationship, what they call it. So yeah, so you don't want that. You want to be monogamous.
I want what
So
God want for me. It seemed like he just know everything, and he know the best, and he always give good gifts. And like, why mess that up? Like, God been good to me. I get everything I want following instructions. Every time I'm
get everything
obedient,
you want.
everything I want, God give me
Yeah.
everything I want. Being obedient.
I'm telling you what I'm talking about. There's nothing wrong with that.
Can you
So
think of
so we're
any
gonna get into
more
some petty ones.
non-negotiable? Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna get into some petty ones. Okay, we're gonna be a little petty.
Okay,
Right quick.
I'm listening.
So what if it's like so what if somebody smack while they eat? You know what I'm saying? Or eat with their mouth open. Is that enough negotiable, or that's something you can handle?
I mean, that's just bad manners. You could fix that, right?
Yeah, but what if they don't want to change it? What if they don't want to change it? You know what I'm saying?
We don't
You
have to
say
eat
you
in
can
the
fix
same
it, but
room. I mean, we don't have to. It's not.
okay.
It's annoying, but it's not like a non-negotiable. Like I'm not gonna say I can't be with you, man of God, because you smack when you eat. Like
Hmm.
I'd be like, baby, you want a smoothie? You want me to make? Oh, Chef Girl or D in these kitchens. Like,
No, no,
what do you need to not do that?
no, no. The girl Gordon Ramsay, that what you're saying?
What you say?
So you the lady Gordon Ramsay?
Mm-mm, we Julia Childs.
Oh, okay. Whoever that is. Okay. Okay.
Whoever that
Okay.
is,
Okay. Yeah.
the
Kudos,
best
Julia
French
Child, whoever that
American
is.
culinary artist what in
Oh,
existence.
see, I ain't French. So
I
that's
said
see, I
French
ain't French, so I didn't
American.
know that. You know what I'm saying?
I said French
Oh, French
American.
American. Okay, my bad. French American. Okay, cool beans. Okay.
What about
Okay.
infidelity? But you don't really know. Like you can like what about infidelity? Cause I know you said cheaters earlier, but I don't think cheaters get caught.
Mm.
So, but what if they're like
Men, if they
emotional
tell on themselves.
affairs? No, what I mean, you know how like people go to work and they have like work
Work
wives
wise.
and husband,
Mm.
work husbands. Like that's emotional affairs, right? Is that
Right.
still like is that still does that still count as infidelity? I think it does, but what do you think?
You think it do?
Yeah. You got a work wife?
I mean, well, why? I mean, what if it's just funny games? What if there's no emotion attached to it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you have to like a person
is
to a
that
certain degree to get them the title wife, regardless of if it's at work or whatever. Like, y'all have to be real cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you find work wives and work husbands, they're usually people who get along very well. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah? I can kind of agree with you on that. They got a certain type of bond.
So you don't think
You know.
nothing wrong with it?
Um, if they allow it to go to different levels, then I think something's wrong with it. I
So
think
what
long as
level
it's
are
fun
we
and
talking about?
games.
Like, what do you mean fun and games? Because everybody
I'm
has a
saying I'm
different
saying
definition.
right. I'm saying to a level to where they actually become intimate. That's what I'm saying. As
Okay,
long
so
as you
if they
keep it
texting, it's fine, is what you're
PG,
saying.
just jokes. No, no, I don't think texting should be. I think you
You
just keep
said
it
intimacy.
cordial. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying you keep it cordial at work. That's what I'm saying. I don't have to text you when we get out of work. You shouldn't be texting me when we get out of work. But at work, we cool. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so no texting. But what people are smarter than that. So like what if we're not texting, right? Um, but this is my work husband. And I'm like, don't text me. My husband don't like that, right? But we passing notes at work. Is that infidelity?
It's according to what type of notes you pass. Are you passing notes about work? Or are you passing notes about meeting up afterwards? You
That's a
see what
good
I'm
point.
saying? According to
So
what
if it's
according to what
about
type
work,
of
it's
notes you
still
pass.
not
I think
if it's
I think long as you don't cross that boundary to where you're getting emotionally attached to that person. I think
well,
long as
that's
you
what we're
don't cross
talking
that
about,
boundary.
emotional affairs, right? So they're already emotionally invested. So
Oh, okay. I'm
that's what we're
sorry
talking
then.
about.
Okay, I'm sorry then. So if they are already emotionally
Sleepy.
invested, then they are already cheating.
You think so?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I mean, because we react off emotions.
Some
That's what
people
we
do.
all people do. Whether you react a bad way or whether you react a good way or whether you sit there and think about it, regardless of what the situation may be, you still react off emotions. Some
Hmm.
people are more calm with it, some people are not. But there's
Hmm.
some type of reaction to every emotion that you have.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now I need you to kind of like define like an emotional affair because I kind of have in my head what I think it is, but I don't know if that's what you think.
Mm.
So, what is it to you?
Um, let me see.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you can. Cause I'm trying to define it.
So,
In
I
my
feel
head.
like in my mind, an emotional affair is like sharing intimacy meant for your partner, like deep feelings, like vulnerability, like secrets, right? Investing like this emotional energy into someone instead of your spouse or your partner, or even something as simple as like seeking comfort or validation or connection from someone that should come from your relationship. I feel like that's emotional affair. I feel like when people create secrecy, like hiding texts or calls or conversations from your partner, that person is emotionally invested with the other person. Like that's what I think emotional affair is.
Mm,
But I
okay.
don't know if that's what you were saying because before you was like, well, as long as they not having sex, and it's like, but what if they're texting? Like, and then you were like, well, as long as they texting about work.
Right.
So, like, what is your? So our definitions are kind of different, and so I'm curious to know like what yours is.
Well, to me, long as they don't put them in a position to where, uh, well, I'm sorry, we talk about we defining it, right? Okay,
Yeah.
we define the outfit to say a solution, but we defining it. Okay, so let me uh backtrack. Anywho, all right, there we go. Let's rock with it. Okay, so um, it, it feeds into and to me you will see it. To me, you will see it happening in real time with the partner at home or just a little situation. Because at that point, if you're emotionally attracted to you have an emotional affair, like
Hmm.
then the emotion that you have at home would not be the same. You know what I'm saying? Especially if this
You
is
don't
a
think
person.
so?
No, because this is a person at work, then you put most of your emotions into that person at work. If you're having
Oh,
an emotional affair at
I
work,
see. So one of the signs
you know
you're
what I'm
looking for is like if your person is talking to that other person more than you,
saying?
and
Right,
that's like a sign. Okay,
right.
gotcha.
And to your point that you stated a while ago, like it would be the, the relationship at home would not have meaningful conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
they already confided in someone, which is the work wife.
Oh,
So if I've already confided in my work wife, then I wouldn't need to have that meaningful conversation with you when I get home. You see what I'm saying?
oh, I
So
got you.
and then it'll probably probably would increase probably like arguments or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, I would think like you would compare your partner negatively to that person, your work spouse. Like you'd be
right,
like, "Oh, John never does that at work." Like I've seen people do that.
yeah, and you'll be oh excuse me, and you'll kind of become more I think irritated at home because you're gonna start to want that home life to be kind of like your work life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
you gonna kind of because you're in an emotional affair now unless you're very good at it to be able to turn it off when you leave work. But if you into an emotional affair, then you should be in kind of deep. So you're gonna want that kind of same vibe when you get home, but it's not gonna be because you got two different people.
Mm.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
let
And
me ask you this. Okay, go ahead.
you go ahead, you rock out.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Hmm.
So like if because earlier you said like what unless you're good at it, right? So
Hmm.
what if you like found a lady who's actually good at that and she could separate work from home and but you notice like something off but you can't put your finger on it. You know what I mean? Cause
Right,
she's still coming home, she talking to you, but it's shallow stuff. It's not anything deep.
right. And so
Like
that's
would you accuse her of like is that like non-negotiable? Like you can't do that because she's still coming home talking to you. She's still being herself. She's still doing all the stuff she was doing before, right?
but if she's having an emotional affair, then she can't be herself with two people emotionally.
You don't think so?
So either one of them getting the full emotions. I don't think you can split it in half to where it works good. I don't think you can because you're gonna feel more vulnerable with one than the other, and
Mm,
whoever you feel vulnerable with, that's who's gonna get the most of your emotions.
okay. Well, speaking of work, is lack
Work,
of work ethic a non-negotiable?
mm, like a work ethic. Ah,
Like somebody just like, oh, I'm chilling. What you doing? I'm chilling. Are you gonna go to work today? No, I'm chilling.
yeah, yeah, that's probably. Well, mm, I'm on the fence with that one.
Hmm.
Cause I mean, cause in a sense, I do want, cause it ties into me, kind of a ambitious woman or a kind of go getter. You know what I'm saying? Someone who that who don't mind uh getting in there and helping a partner out. But if you don't have a good work ethic, then you ain't trying to get in there and help out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna let the chips fall where they may. So,
Like
but
chilling.
that's what I'm saying. So, but um, I mean, if I could handle it all on my own, then I probably would be okay with that.
Okay, so it's not a non-negotiable for you.
It's not a none negotiable. But it definitely would have to be a conversation had.
So you would
Um,
have to definitely negotiate. You have to be like, look, I know you're trying to chill, but
yeah, to make sure we on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm,
to understand where I'm coming from, and I need to understand exactly where you coming from.
I don't know
But
about that, Mr. Talkin Greazy. I think that love don't pay the bills. Effort does.
right, and that's what I was finna say because I need you to understand if we get to a point to where I need you to be able to go get it, that you are willing to do that. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I said it was definitely have to be a a conversation had about it. Like, if you could chill. But if I need you to say, okay, for 6 months, I need you to be able to go work. We need to handle some business. We need to get this woo to woo either way, or make a big move. But you say, oh, you too lazy to do that because you want to chill. Then yeah, it's a non-negotiable. Because then at that point, I feel like you ain't got my back. We ain't in this together.
I
You see?
mean, chilling is cute when you're dating, but it's chaos when you're married.
Uh,
For that very reason that you just said.
it can be. It can be. And then
I
it
mean,
also can be, I think, a beautiful thing if it's done right.
chilling?
Because yeah, if it's done right. Well, and I'm saying as long as the person is still willing to go do whatever they need to do, if a situation presents itself.
Now,
But
remember, we're talking about a lack of work ethic. Ethic.
yeah, yeah, right. Because I only need you to have a little work ethic if I get into a bind. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So, from a man's point of view, okay. Well, from a lady's point of view, I just feel like a lazy man ain't resting. He resting.
Now, yes, now, if it's a man, I totally agree with you. Like, for a man, to me, it shouldn't be no if and buts about it. Like, you gotta hit the ground running. You gotta go get that bread. Like, you don't have time to be lazy. Like,
Yeah, like if I'm working like a wife and you're chilling like a child, that's not marriage. That's parenting. What that is. Who?
what if he's chilling, making money? Is that
What you
still
say?
okay? If he's chilling, making money, if he's got to where his money is kind of working for itself, and he's able to chill, is that
Are
okay?
we in a okay? In this scenario, are we in a dating scenario or are we in a marriage
We in
scenario?
we in a marriage.
It depends on what he doing with his money.
Do you have to know?
If
Long,
we're
long,
married,
yeah.
absolutely, we're one flesh. If we're married, absolutely. I don't have to know what you're doing with your money when you're dating, but it matters what you're doing with your money when we're married. Excuse me, for sure.
Mm,
Because like if he decides to go and buy a boat and this month is like a holiday month or something and we're supposed to be going on holiday or vacation, you know, and I already bought the tickets, but you were supposed to cover the hotel and you just bought a boat. How are we gonna we can get there, but where we gonna stay? You know what I'm saying? Like you just
right.
ruined the vacation. You just ruined the holiday. Like
Mm,
it depends on what he doing with the money. So yeah, like just bringing in the money is not good enough when you marry. It's got to be allocation along with that. Because
okay.
marriage is a team. It's a partnership. You know, it's teamwork. You ain't gotta talk a whole lot. You just gotta have a system. You know what I mean? Like, and that's where most marriages fail. They don't have a system, and then when a situation happens, now we got to sit down and have a 3 4 hour conversation about it. Well, if you had just put a system in place for the marriage, we would already know. Everybody would know what their expectations are and what we're supposed to be doing. And then the only thing that I would only then have to just tell my husband like, hey, this thing is coming up. We've been talking about this for a minute. You already know what you're supposed to do, right? Okay, I'm just reminding you that the thing is coming up Saturday at 3 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and then it's over with. It's that's like a 30-second conversation, and we're done. Everybody happy, as opposed to like not putting up a system in place, and then you're married and you're like, I don't even know how I want to break the situation down to my spouse. Like, hey, do you have some time? We need to talk. You know what I mean? And then guys get like really nervous when you say those words, like we need to talk, right?
Right.
And it's
Well,
like a three
coming
hour
with
conversation, and he don't necessarily agree to it because he feel blindsided. He like, whoa, I didn't know you were gonna do all this, with that.
right. I didn't know you coming like that.
No, you coming like that. And
Mm,
now she got to explain her point of view, like, hey, I've been working all year, and I want a vacation. You know, Well, I wanted to buy a boat tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, if I already pay for the tickets, how we gonna get the vacation? You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you go into the marriage, like, hey, we're gonna take 3 vacations a year, 3 holidays a year.
mm,
We're gonna go on dates every month, every single month on the fourth or fifth of Saturday. Gonna have a date night, right? And
right.
then on your birthday, we're gonna do whatever you want to do. On my birthday, we're gonna do whatever I want to do, and we can split the holidays. Like if you got a system, everybody knows like what's expected. It's like, okay, well, I know his birthday coming up, so I need to be available to take care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's then you ain't got nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a 12-hour long conversation because you already know what the expectation is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they do.
That's how I used to run my marriage.
And
Well,
that works.
it worked for us because he was a goal oriented person.
Hmm. So that makes sense then. As long as you go oriented, like most of that stuff can work for you.
Well, not necessarily.
Oh,
Like if you're, he was the leader and he was a goal oriented person. And so he set the rules, like, and he asked if I was okay with it. And whatever I wasn't okay with, we discussed. You know what I mean? And there were negotiables and non negotiables that we kind of worked out, and that became the system. And so different people are going to be different. You know what I'm saying? But there is a version of that for everyone. You get what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm
right.
not necessarily a type of person who, like, wants to do holidays. I actually don't celebrate holidays. So for me, it's kind of like, you want me to be where, wearing what? Like, I don't do that. Like, like, and for him, it's like, you wanna cook for Passover? You're not Jewish. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's things that you definitely would have to talk about with your spouse, so that stuff can go smoothly when it comes. Like, Like, are we gonna be together for New Year's every year? Or if your job takes you out of the state or the country for New Year's, like how are we gonna handle that? Right? You wanna kinda know instead of like it's December 31st and then you think your wife finna be at home, but she a public speaker for a living. And she has to be in Gaza or somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you thought you was gonna be, bringing the new year with your wife, having a great time in the bedroom, but that's not happening. You know what I mean? Like you'll be pissed.
Big difference. At that point, you confused. You confused. You don't know what's going on at that point.
Can you think of any other non-negotiables?
Um,
What about financial irresponsibility? Is that non-negotiable for you? Somebody who bad with money,
Not really. I think that could be taught. Um,
reckless spending,
yeah, I think you could teach somebody how to manage money.
constant debt.
Um,
Because once you get married, their debt is your debt too. So
that's true. That's true. But I really do think you could. That's something you can work on together. Um,
what do you mean? Like,
but
okay,
like I
let me
said,
give you a scenario. Let me give you a scenario. What if you married this great lady, right? She looks amazing. She's great in the bedroom. She can cook. She can clean. But she has 4 degrees in astronomical debt, and you not making 6 figures.
mhm,
But you want to get married to her.
right,
She's bad with money though. Like, not only does she has debt, she's really bad with money. Like, even while y'all was dating, she was taking some of your money without you knowing.
right.
Just financially irresponsible. That's okay with you?
Well, I'm saying if she's made it to that point, she's done some things correct with her money. You see what I'm saying? Like she had all the decisions haven't been bad, but sometimes some people need a little help or a little guidance on how to uh instead of buying everything you want when you want it to save up and buy it a little later. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes that works out that way. I
I
think
agree.
I think everybody needs a little help with money to a point. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's the point in it because if we come into a marriage, we supposed to come into it to be able to help each other. So maybe that's your weakness coming into the marriage that I can help you with.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't. To me, that's not a deal breaker. Um, like I said, definitely a conversation that would have to be had because I would need to know that once we do get into this marriage, that you are willing to listen. You know what I'm saying, and not just disregard what I say and still do your own thing because it's not just you anymore; it's us. You know, so that's I think it can work. Uh, you know,
I think you can love somebody with different values, but you can't live with them in peace.
mm. Now I think with that situation, it is gonna be some times where it is gonna be some disagreements because that individual person probably been set in them ways for a while. You know what I'm saying? And now you coming in, you trying to break what she been set into. Because to her, she's still doing it good and she's still making it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I actually have strong opinions about this because I grew up in a household that was like this. Like my mom was really, really good with money. Like I mean, perfect credit score. And my father was a compulsive gambler. Like he almost lost our childhood home 3 times to the casino. 3 times. So it was a lot of arguments coming up about money. You know what I mean? And one of the things that I learned when I was really little, just, being in the middle of that, because you're a child, this is where you live too. You don't have anywhere else to go. You know what I mean? So you have to hear it through the walls as a child, right? And I just learned, like, these are the type of core values. Like, it's like a steering wheel. Like, if I'm turning left and you're yanking right, the car is gonna crash every time. And I feel like it's very important that an adult knows how to manage money, because, like, once you get married, you know what I mean? Like, it's fine if y'all equally yoked, like he make the same amount as you or whatever, right? But if one of y'all is addicted to gambling and you really bad with money, you might put the household in some troubles. You know what I'm saying? And like coming up, I had to live through that. And it made me realize, like, love is not enough.
Mm.
You know, it's just not like you don't know if you're gonna be on the street next week because, like, you went into my account, sir, and you grabbed 20 grand out of my savings to gamble with last night. Like, I'm pissed. What?
Yeah, you should be. That's a reason to be pissed.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
But that's not a deal breaker.
no, I think that could be worked on. I
Okay.
think we could work that out. So, but then I mean, what deal breakers have to be stuff that you're already doing too. You see what I'm saying?
What do you
Like
mean?
you can't come into a thing and say, okay, I need you to. My deal breaker is you're not making six figures, but I'm not making six figure niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, yeah.
Like, how can I tell you I need you to be emotionally mature and I'm not emotionally mature? You know what I'm saying? So it's
Mm.
like I can't ask you to be something that I'm not. So deal breakers you have to actually see what you are too before you can say these are deal breakers.
I agree with that.
You know, so
I mean, but going back to the money thing, like, what if I am making six figures and you're not? But I'm a manipulator. You know what I'm saying? I'm gaslighting you. I'm guilt tripping.
hmm
I'm trying to isolate you from your family and friends. Like, would control and manipulation be a deal breaker?
yeah, yeah, according to exactly what you're trying to manipulate. Cause some things I'm gonna just do regardless. Like I don't like isolate me from my family is not one thing that you're gonna do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be definitely a deal breaker. Cause I believe in family. So like, and if you try to take that away from me, then like because you being my wife is not you would not be able to provide what my other family would. Like I'm just saying, like my sisters or brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't get the same emotion from you that I would get from my sister or my brother because they're my blood.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So me coming to them, me seeing them, me visiting them is a different type of emotion than what uh I would get from my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Like what? What are you getting different from your siblings that you're? I mean, obviously the sex, obviously. But other than that, like, what do you? I don't quite understand what you mean.
Well, I'm saying it's a different type of emotion that comes with your siblings. It's just what I believe. This is me now. I believe that um seeing my siblings, seeing my sister, my brother, like that invokes a different type of emotion than I would get from spending all my time with my wife. let's just say she trying to take me away from them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Trying to
yeah. So you need
isolate.
that time with family, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
because I mean I truly believe that family means a lot. So to me,
I
that that she could do to replace that, you know.
excellent.
But I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. We done been out here long enough. 2 hours, that's long enough for the night. I'll probably go a little bit longer on the weekend, but gotta go get my, you know what I'm saying? I
Thank
ain't
you
ready.
for having me.
Oh yeah, appreciate you coming on. Um, be blessed. Keep tapping in with us. Keep talking great. I appreciate you. Uh, so, but yeah, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. So, and we were talking about deal breakers in relationship, and so in the wrapping it up, deal breakers protect your peace, but they also define your standards. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't lower them to keep somebody that don't value you, like, and don't raise them so high that Jesus Himself can't date you because He's perfect. You feel me? Like, so if you laugh, if you nodded, and it's like if you reconsidered your situationship, like, bro, don't forget to share this with a friend who got a new boyfriend, even every season of a Netflix show or something like that. You know, they keep getting them left and right. So share this with somebody. Maybe help them, help you, help them. You know what I'm saying? And once again, like I always said before I get ready to get up out of here, you got somebody you love, bro. Talk to them, tell them, hug them. It's what somebody going through today. It can be you tomorrow. I'm your host, Talkin Greazy. We signing off. Till next time, hey, please, please, please protect your peace, protect your heart, and don't ignore the flags, y'all.